What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. We're doing something a little different today, but let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. The number 1111 could be following you, or just 11s in general. I wanted to note that I started recording this at 1111, and I'm seeing a lot of 1s and a lot of 11s, so that could be significant. Before I get into this, I need you to know that I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be telling you a story today, and I need to make 2 disclaimers before we jump in. The first one is you don't have to be an actor or an actress to resonate with this message today. That will make more sense in a second. And then the second disclaimer is a trigger warning because we will be talking about suicide. Okay, we will be talking about death as well, so if you don't have the capacity for that, I totally understand. Just want to let you know so that you can click off now. All right, so I was visited by the spirit of a Hollywood actress, and her name is Peg Entwistle. And short story is that on September 16th, 1932, Peg was a 24-year-old actress who climbed to the top of the H in the Hollywood sign, which was Hollywood land at the time, and she jumped to her death. She was a struggling actress trying to get into show business in Los Angeles, and it is rumored that the day after she died, there was a letter that arrived for her offering her the lead role in a play. And I want to give you more of a background on this. And I really feel like this message is supposed to be inspiring for a lot of us, because some of you might be struggling with suicidal ideation, or you have in the past, or if it's not that extreme, maybe there's just this fear energy or this wanting to give up energy because you're not seeing results or because things aren't going the way that you want them to. You know what I mean? And this story is really inspiring to me because she jumped to her death because she was struggling, but there's so much more that I need to tell you about her background that's going to help you fill in the gaps and the pieces as to how somebody at the age of 24 would jump to their death. And I just found it so inspiring because if she would have waited one more day, she would have gotten the lead role in a play. And that's part of the message here that she wanted me to help deliver, but also that I feel like my guides want me to help deliver to some of you is that all it takes is 24 hours. All it takes is 1 second to really change your life and to really get the things that you want. Sometimes we are so close and we give up right before we get what we want, or right before the level up, the upgrade, right? So this whole message is really a message of keep going, keep persisting, because things are not over until you get what you want. Things are not done until you get what you deserve, right? Please do not allow the circumstances to get you to give up. Please continue to persist and ignore the current circumstances until they match the reality that you desire. So, I wanted to give you the source for this because I did research on all of this. The source is Town and Country magazine, and the author of the article that I read, her name is Liz Cantrell. So the source is Liz Cantrell at Town and Country magazine. The day after Peg jumped, a hiker found a shoe, a jacket, and a purse below the Hollywood land sign, and in the purse there was a suicide note that read, "I am afraid, I am a coward, I am sorry for everything. If I had done this a long time ago, it would have saved a lot of pain." And me being the empath that I am, and me having struggled with suicidal ideation for a lot of my life, I really related to that note and I really understood that note. But she was talking to me while I was doing the research, obviously, because she came to me and she wanted me to share her story. And she was telling me that she didn't mean what she said in those words. She was just afraid. And she had been through so much. So let's get into the background. So she was born Millicent Lillian Entwistle on February 5th, 1908 in Wales. I didn't get any clear messages or any clear information on how her name went from Millicent to Peg, but my best guess is that Peg is a more acceptable name, or an easier name to bring into show business, to bring into the film world, to bring into Broadway and plays and things like that. It's a lot easier to know Peg than Millicent. Hopefully that makes sense, but I didn't get any I didn't find any research telling me where Peg came from versus Millicent, but I wrote down that she was born Millicent Lillian Entwistle on February 5th, 1908 in Wales. Her parents divorced when she was 2 years old, but it's unclear what happened to her mother. There's a lot of information out there that her mother died, but it's also been said that that is false, so I don't really know. So it's unclear what happened to her mother, but in 1912, her and her father, Robert, emigrated to America, and they eventually settled in New York. Her father soon remarried and had 2 sons. Unfortunately, tragedy followed Peg, and her father's second wife died in 1921, and a year later, her father, Robert, was struck by a car and died. Peg was only 14 years old at this time. Peg and her 2 half-brothers then moved in with her uncle Harold, and at the age of 17, she started her stage career. In 1925, Peg appeared in several Broadway productions, and a year later, she was accepted into the prestigious New York Theater Guild. Peg then married a fellow actor in 1927, but got divorced in 1929 because the man she married already had a wife and a son that she did not know about. In 1931, the Depression had hit hard and plays closed almost as soon as they opened, so Peg left New York to pursue a film career in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, she had a hard time standing out and finding roles, and I believe that all of this is what led to her jumping off of that H in the Hollywoodland sign. She is a Hollywood legend now, though. A lot of people have heard this story. People even say that her spirit is still at the Hollywood sign and that sometimes you can smell gardenias because her favorite perfume was gardenias. So I just wanted to bring all of that up because she came to me and because she wanted me to share her story and because she wants to inspire you all to keep going, because you never know how close you are to reaching that goal. You never know how close you are to that manifestation, to that dream, to that role, to that job, to that relationship, so on and so forth. You name it. That's what I'm talking about. And I feel like if you're here and you're resonating with this, it's because you are so close. You are so close to that breakthrough and to getting the things that you want. Do not give up now. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards just because I feel like maybe she has more messages for you guys, or I just want to see what comes out in the cards. Angels, ancestors, guides, come through for the collective who is listening to this message. What further messages do they need to hear? The 6 of Wands. This is about success and victory and overcoming the obstacles, and you are right there. If you're seeing this, you are right there. You get to decide, though, is what I'm getting. There's really this energy of like reclaiming your power instead of giving your power away and quitting and giving up and thinking that you're not good enough. Right here and now, your guides want you to reclaim your power, and they want you to decide that you are good enough and that you are making a difference and that you are going to make the changes and that you are going to succeed and get that role and be that musician and be that model, be that content creator, be that lawyer, whatever it is, right? It's different for all of you. I'm reading for a collective of people, but this is your first sign. The 6 of Wands is a card of success. And I'm getting that you have support. There are people behind this woman on the card who are supporting her, who are cheering her on, who are rooting for her. And if you don't feel like you have anybody, I'm rooting for you. Your angels, your ancestors, God is rooting for you. Peg is rooting for you. She does not want to see you have the same result that she did. That is why she's coming through so strongly. And that is why she visited me, because she wants me to help deliver her story, to help share her story and help inspire others to keep going and to not give up when the going gets tough. And today in the shower, I channeled this message that if God brought you to it, God will bring you through it. You have support. Even if you don't see it, you have support. And the more that you go towards this dream and your authenticity, the more support that you will find. Okay, but you are so close to the breakthrough. You are so close to the breakthrough. Please keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. You have the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. You are so close to the breakthrough. And then the Ten of Pentacles comes after. Tomorrow could be the day that you get that message. Tomorrow could be the day that you get into that relationship or meet your soulmate. Tomorrow could be the day that you get that job opportunity. You never know. That's what I'm saying. And then the Ten of Pentacles is like wealth, abundance, family, success, even further than the Six of Wands. I am getting that for some of you, your gift is what's going to give you wealth and abundance. And some of you have a gift of acting, of singing, of healing, of writing, of speaking, whatever it might be. You have a gift that was given to you, and that is where your wealth and abundance is. For me, I'm just going to share it with you. I know that I have a gift of music. I have an ear for music. I have a gift of music and writing. And the more that I push it away, the harder time I have with money. And I keep getting the same message too, that whenever I fully like double down on myself and I fully just embrace the music career and the music energy that I'm supposed to be creating, that is when my wealth and abundance will show up. That is when my prosperity shows up. And I feel that it's the same for a lot of you. Whenever you fully allow yourself to embody your gift and use your gift, that is when the wealth and the abundance and the success and the growth shows up, and the community as well. But I am seeing that there's a community of people here who are supporting you. This community is here to support you, to love you, to help you keep going. I know that some of you, your family members don't support your dreams. Your friends don't support your dreams. In the past, you had teachers and other people around you who didn't support your dreams, but that is not here and now. Here and now, you have this community, and you have your angels and your guides who are supporting this dream and who are supporting this gift. And they want to see you win. They don't want to see you give up. They don't want to see you have the same result as Peg did. I'm getting these song lyrics. I know it's hard sometimes, but you'll get over it. You'll find another life to live. It's by Landslide. I think it might be called Landslide by Oh Wonder. There's another like group that did the song. So there's like another group I think that might be more popular that did the song, but I believe that the original song is Landslide by Oh Wonder. And the lyrics are, I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it. You'll find another life to live. And then the sun and the star card are coming out to confirm that. And then yesterday's reading, we talked about it's always darkest before the dawn. And you've always been good enough. Give it another day. I'm hearing if at first you don't succeed, try again, which is cliche, but it's cliche for a reason, because if you didn't get the result you wanted, it's not over. If you didn't get that manifestation, it's not over. If you didn't get that money, it's not over. If you didn't get that relationship, it's not over. So on and so forth. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what the circumstances in the 3D look like. It doesn't matter what people are saying. It only matters what you believe in your heart. And your heart is telling you that you are good enough. Your heart is telling you that you are gifted. Your heart is telling you that it's right around the corner. Your heart is telling you that it's so close. Your prayers have been heard, and your prayers are being answered. Your wishes are coming true. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. It could be tomorrow. Like for some of you, it really could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be next month. It could be next year, but it doesn't matter the time frame. Just don't give up, because you are so close to getting the things that you want. And for some of you, it's going to scare you when these things come in, because I'm getting that your persistence is going to bring all of this in, and your belief in self is going to bring all of this in, and it's going to scare you at how you're able to bring all of it in at the same time. It feels like for some of you, you were your own blockage. Maybe in the case of Peg, you were comparing yourself to other people. That's really what I feel like was partially her issue. Now, she had so many other things going on, right? We talked about the background, so I don't want to diminish any of that. But in LA, it is very hard because there's 11 million plus people currently. I don't know how many there were back in Peg's time in 1932, but there's 11 million plus people, and a lot of people come here with a dream, and a lot of people come here to get into the music industry or to get into the film industry, to become famous, so on and so forth. And it's oversaturated, but that doesn't mean that there isn't space for you. There's space for all of us. Comparison is the thief of joy. and thinking that other people are better than you or whatever the comparison energy might be is delaying you from reaching your goals and reaching your success. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully this reading is helping. I want to get like one more card. Angels, ancestors, guides, one more card for the collective. But these cards are very good. These cards are very good. You are so close to getting everything that you want. You are so close to having all of the wishes and manifestations manifest in your life. For some of you, you're so close to that acting role. You're so close to that modeling gig. You're so close to the singing career. You're so close to whatever it might be, right? And I'm seeing Emperor. And this is about you empowering yourself and being empowered. This whole reading is supposed to empower you, I feel. And the Emperor takes control, takes charge. So this is your sign that you are in control of your reality and that you are in charge. You write the script. And again, if the circumstances are not matching what you want, rewrite the script, rewrite the narrative until you see in your 3D what you desire, what you want. It's not over until you get what you want. It's not over until your manifestations come into your reality. But the Emperor is all about being in control and controlling what you can control. The Emperor is not like a bad controller, right? Because I know that the word control can have a negative connotation sometimes, but this kind of control is like, okay, here's what I can control, here's what I can put forward, here's what I can do, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to release control of what I can't control. That's something that the Emperor knows as well. There are certain things that are out of our control, right? And the more that we try to control those, the more that we create delays and blockages in our own life. So the Emperor knows what the Emperor can control. And in this case, you are the Emperor. So you're being guided to empower yourself and to take control and to know that you are very close to reaching your goals. And for some of you, all of your manifestations are going to come in at once, and it's going to be so beautiful and it's going to be so magical. And I really hope that you come back to this reading and you let me know and you share with us in the community. I love you. I really hope that this reading helped some of you. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.